The news starts now. AM 1240 and 95.3 FM. WJON.
Good morning. I'm Paul Hapster at WJON News Times coming up on 7:32, 60 degrees here in St. Cloud. I'll have your full WJON weather eye forecast coming up after the news. News is brought to you this hour by Cashwise Foods. A 20-year-old St. Cloud man is charged with sexually assaulting a young girl, filming the encounters and sharing them over social media. Abdi Mohammed Ali is charged with first-degree criminal sexual conduct with a child under 14 years old, using a minor in a sexual performance or pornographic work, disseminating pornographic work, and soliciting a child through electronics. According to the criminal complaint filed in Stearns County District Court, the child's mother called police in early April to report the assaults. The girl underwent forensic interviews and described the encounters with Ali. Police had the child send Ali a message to pick her up. When he arrived at the location and he was arrested, the complaint alleges he admitted to having sexual relations with the girl, filming the encounters and sharing the videos of her over his social media. Hopes are dashed on opening the County Road 75 bridge early thanks to recent rains. Stearns County engineer Jody Teach says the rain has slowed progress on grading the bridge approaches, pushing back concrete paving until next week. Teach says the following week there will be work on the shoulders and guardrail. It has pushed the bridge opening timeframe back to mid-June. Teach hopes that a dry winter, or had hoped a dry winter, would allow the project to be completed earlier than scheduled, but the wet conditions have slowed some of the work. Government agencies tasked with preventing harmful runoff linked to agriculture and other sources from entering waterways rely on a number of common practices, such as buffer strips, something Minnesota has provided more clarity on in a recent law change. Carly Griffith with Minnesota's Center for Environmental Advocacy says while she applauds these moves, data shows there's more to be done when limiting pollutants from reaching water sources.
On average, cropland drain tile contributes about 70% of nitrogen to Minnesota surface waters.
With that number even increasing in some areas, such as the Minnesota River Valley. Griffin says Minnesota has carried out other strategies to allow or to slow fertilizer runoff, not all of which have been successful. Recently, the federal EPA ordered a more aggressive approach when treating the southeastern part of the state. The Walter Cup will call Minnesota home following the team's first ever Professional Women's Hockey League championship. GM Natalie Darwitz says hoisting the inaugural cup is a major milestone for women and girls sports.
I think the success of this league is going to help out other areas. It's going to have a domino effect just in society and everyday life, hopefully. So if we can play a small part of pushing things forward, that's the whole point of life, I believe.
Darwitz says the dream of little girls playing pro hockey is now a reality. She says the PWHL is expected to announce the team names and logos in August. WJON News Time is 7:35, 60 degrees here in St. Cloud. I'll have your WJON weather eye forecast coming up next. For St. Cloud and Cold Spring, today skies becoming mainly clear with a daytime high of 77. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a low of 56. Tomorrow, chance of scattered storms late, otherwise mix of clouds and sun and a high of 78. Tomorrow night, a low of 63 and under overcast skies with some scattered storms likely as well. Monday, another rainy one, scattered thunderstorms likely early, otherwise becoming partly cloudy, a high of 80. And then Tuesday in your extended forecast, daytime high of 82 with cloudy skies and scattered storms likely. Wednesday, pretty similar. Mix of clouds and sun, a chance of scattered storms, and a high of 76. Currently, we're at 60 degrees here in St. Cloud. Don't just like listening to WJON. How about liking WJON on Facebook? Like WJON.com on Facebook today. Paul Hapster, WJON News.